For ACUsports.com, I'm Grant Boone. We're going to talk running backs as we preview the 2013 ACU football season. We've got Coach Nathan Young here, and we've got senior from Spring Hill, Louisiana, Charcandrick West. Shark, I'm thinking back 3 years ago this week, you were still in Louisiana. You hadn't even come to ACU yet. You got there the Friday of that first week of school back in 2010. Now here you are a senior. As you think about those first 3 years, what are you most proud of that you've accomplished here?
Just growing as a man and being able to take over as a leader, just growing as a person really. Now it has nothing to do with football. I mean, I've become a better football player, but just growing as a man, learn how to love more and care more.
And that's something that I know is stressed here at ACU from your coaching staff. Let's talk about the running back position specifically for this team. You've shown the ability to take it deep. You've had some huge plays in your career. I would imagine that one of the challenges for you is to stay on the field for a full season. What do you want to accomplish this year in terms of trying to help the team?
I want to just be a leader and help those young guys. I mean, I want to have good big plays still, but I just want to lead those young guys so when I leave, they can do what I'm doing.
The most carries you've had in your career in a single game is 19. Tell me a number that you think is realistic. Like, assuming you're healthy, how many carries would you like to have a game? What's a realistic number?
I really wouldn't. I wouldn't know. You can ask my.
I'll get to him. I'll get to him in just a sec. But do you feel like you're a guy who can carry the rock 15, 20, 25 times if they need it?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, let's talk to Big Daddy over here. You blocked for some of the best who've ever played at ACU. Nathan, tell me a little bit about Charcandrick West and what he brings.
He's an explosive, dynamic player. I mean, he can make plays on the field and he'll run by you in a heartbeat. But you hear him talk, and the number one thing that comes out about Charcandrick is he's humble. He's a very humble guy, and he doesn't let anything get to his head. And but as far as a player goes, we have to coach him all the time to slow down. And when he first got here, it was crazy, but he's gotten so much better at that. And now it's like when he hits the gas, look out.
Yeah. You've got a couple of home run hitters in Shark, and you've got a guy like Daryl Cantu Harkless. Coach Collins has and you. Calling plays. You guys have the luxury of moving DCH in a couple of different positions. What do you foresee for Daryl this year?
Yeah, he's going to do a lot of different things for us. I mean, the beauty of it's that we can do whatever we want with him, and he's been here long enough to he's done a little bit of everything, and so he knows it. He doesn't have to get a ton of reps at everything because he's been here and done it. So, for a guy to be able to be as multiple as he is and transition from, freshman of the year as a running back to receiver and sparingly at running back, same thing last year. He's got such a role here that just makes us so dynamic on offense.
I know that you expect from Shark and also Daryl out of the backfield to make plays in the passing game as well.
Oh yeah, no doubt. I mean, you look at years when we've been good on offense. Our running backs have caught 40, 50 balls, and that screen game. That's just the quarterback finding the dink and whatever. So, those guys have got to be explosive and make plays, and you get out in the open field, you make people miss, and that's what makes a running back talented.
A couple of guys who are going to be new to ACU fans. Let's talk about them. Randy Gober from Waco La Vega was a guy we were all excited about, got hurt first day of camp. But you've got a couple of guys here, DeAndre Brown and Jeremiah Williams. Tell me about each of those guys.
Yeah, Jeremiah's a transfer coming to us from Eastern Kentucky, originally from Allen High School. So, he has Texas high school football in his blood. And
a D1 guy.
Yeah, no doubt. He has some of that experience that, that not a lot of guys on this team have. So that'll be good for us. He's a bigger back. He's a guy that's got some explosion, but he's going to break more tackles, by running through people. But he's got some ability. So the other guy, DeAndre Brown from Louisville, he's a shifty type back. He's more of a Harkless type. Guy that's going to make you miss, but he's also got good breakaway speed. He's a 10-600 guy in high school. And he's shown some ability. He's taking a lot of reps as a freshman this camp, so he's just getting better and better every single day.
Faster than Shark?
Yeah, I don't think so.
Is anybody?
Yeah, I don't think so.
Last thing, we haven't talked about this in the last 8 years at ACU, But the guy who's going to be taking snaps is going to significantly affect the running game this year, John David Baker. He can move, can't he?
Yeah, no doubt. He's totally different than the last two guys that we've had, and those guys have both been really good at what they've done. And John David brings a totally different skill set, and he's going to be good at what he does. And we're just fine tuning and fine polishing, and we're about 10 days away here from game one. So and we'll just keep incorporating that into our game, and we'll see when it pops its head up.
All right, should be fun to watch the running backs this year for Coach Nathan Young and for senior Charcandrick West. I'm Grant Boone for ACUSports.com.